Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I'm Grogue and you're watching Grogue 1 on Twitch or YouTube, whichever the two platforms you prefer. Welcome one and all. Wazzy! Salute citizen, welcome to the channel. Been a while since you were last on with us, been scarce have you. But as always it's nice to have you back in the channel. Welcome. Stars as it is, again, we'll be joining Wazzy in the Discord in a moment as well, and hopefully some of the rest of the gang will pop in a bit later as well this evening. I know Weevil has got something else on, but he will join us when he's back home. And maybe Sparrow and Cart will pop in too, being a Friday night and all that good stuff. Yeah. Alright, well, as usual, lurkers, hello and welcome. Don't be shy though, say hi, let us greet you, acknowledge you, and thank you for the time that you give up to be here with us. We do appreciate it. Shows us that you are interested in the content and enjoy it, and that we should continue the way we are. That of course, if you do like, click the thumbs up, click the like button, etc, etc, follow and subscribe, all that good voodoo that you do to make everything that we do worthwhile. Yeah, alright. So, okay, let's pop over to the Discord. I think Wazzy's already in there. Let's say hi. Greetings, Wazzy.
Hello.
How art thou?
Yeah. I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something.
Couldn't take what?
Yeah, not playing the game. I
Oh.
just didn't want to, just didn't feel like it, quite honestly.
Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing. I go through phases like that too.
Yeah, normally I don't. Well, maybe a day or two, but not a week. But it was kind of nice. But I do want to make some money. I want to get another ship or two, so that's why
Okay.
I'm going to stay away. But obviously I can't do mining, because you never know when the damn patch is going to drop.
Right. Okay. Well, we could do some hauling, because I probably have to rebuild my rep yet again, because I had 7 contracts in my cutlass, and I couldn't nav anyway. I couldn't QT anyway. Navigation was completely foobarred.
Okay.
No nav markers, nothing. I did everything I could think of and Weevil could think of, and we just couldn't get my HUD to work. My HUD was actually completely blank. I had no heads up on my helmet or even in the ship or anything like that, and didn't matter what I did, nothing changed. So I was sitting about, by the time I gave up, I was probably about 150 kilometers away from Everest Harbour already, because I kind of just put it on cruise control while I was trying to figure out what was going on. And yeah, eventually I just turned around, and thankfully I could still see Everest's lights, so I just flew back that direction. And out of frustration, actually just kamikazed into Everest and logged out.
Well, you didn't just drop the thingy. So why did you lose rep?
Well, I'm thinking I did actually lose rep, because if you, yeah, I mean, I died and I logged out and the contracts were sitting there. Well, we'll check. We'll see now.
If you log out without dropping the actual missions, you should not lose rep, should you?
We'll check now. We'll see. Okay. Are you already in PU? So I'm going to join you.
I'm in Australia, if that's any...
And much of a muchness, I think, with regards to my internet capabilities at the moment. So yeah, let's give it a go. Put it this way, it certainly will, hopefully will be better than the server that I was on, the best connection server that I was on earlier today. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, but we've been trying to make some money. I mean, between Weevil, myself, and with some help from Sparrow, we've been like racking up trying to rack up as many contracts as we can in the Caterpillar, but something almost always fucks it up for us somewhere along the line. I don't think we've actually managed to finish a single session and walk away with and go, yeah, we profited from that, or yeah, the reputation, went up. It was just, it's just been so frustrating the last few sessions. So you haven't been missing much.
Well, that's why I wanted to, I wanted to really wait until the thing dropped, but it's been just taking so long for them to drop the damn thing.
Yeah.
And even now, I'm shocked at that they want to bring out the patch 2-3 days before they start the what's it called, the Invictus thingy,
But they've
and
been,
then fight again. I just don't know what they're thinking. I have absolutely no
yeah, and they've apparently been patching the patch. So I mean, there's been a fair number of
normally if if history has shown us anything, it is when they drop a patch, there are going to be a rough couple of days
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah, always.
And then they want to put Invictus and a free fly.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not very comfortable with that whole idea. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
there's elevators. Yeah. Okay, alright. I'm just seeing here, I've got no HUD still. Am I wearing my helmet? Okay, I've also got no head when I take my helmet off. I've lost my head. Look at that. And it even looks like it's kind of been hacked off at the neck.
Do you want to maybe try and do a, what's it called, on the website? A rebuild character? Take 15 minutes or something.
That's quite funny. Oh boy. Watching this headless person. I don't know how it looks to everyone else, but on my screen I'm headless.
Well, I don't know.
But
I
yeah,
have this
I've got no HUD
on
or
your
anything.
YouTube, but I don't. It just dropped the picture. I'm not sure what happened there.
There's
Is your
there's no
screen?
keybind to hide your HUD or anything like that, huh?
Mm,
No, not that I'm aware of.
well, there is something, but I've never used it. There
I,
is something, but I think you have to actually find it.
something like maybe like photographic view or something. Let me check. It might be something to do
Yes,
with camera.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Cameras. Let's have a quick squiz here. Let's see if there's something like advanced camera load, clear saved, offset positive, negative, positive, increase field of vision, depth of view, reset current view, numpad star. No, I'm not seeing this. All appears to be third person type camera controls. Let's just see interactive sorts, focus, these bits, camera orbits, exit, commodity.
We googled it.
No, I'm just scrolling down through the weapon. I mean the key bindings. Yeah, so some games, like for instance Conan Exiles, you get an option to hide the HUD when you are
So you can make
take
pictures.
take screenshots and stuff. But I do not see that.
I think you do have it here in the game, but I've never used it, so I'm not up to date. But honestly, that should be an option for that you have to opt for, and not have it just jump into.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I haven't changed any
Yeah, that's why
settings or anything.
I think it might just be a bug with your character. So
Okay, all
you
right.
might
Well,
need a reset or something.
okay, let's just exit to menu. What's going on with my... Oh, it's WhatsApp that's going crazy for some reason. All right, let's go back into menu and let's see what we've got here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is okay, right, game settings, graphics. Hang on, just check here. I think I went through all of this already. Sprint toggle, blah 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 blah. Crosshair modes, crosshair hit marks. Disable. Right, no, I went through all of this already. Yes. Graphic settings, audios, controls, key bindings, comms, head tracking. Right, back. Okay, let's quit game. Okay, let's just run this. Yes. Yes. Okay, we're just running a few checks and whatnot here to see if we can figure out what could be the problem. This may take a couple of minutes. Yeah, so not been very successful on the hauling front, but we have somehow managed to make a bit of money somewhere along the line. And I'm now sitting at about 4.1 million. Which is not a lot in comparison to other people. But I haven't really particularly been focused on money making, more sort of just trying to enjoy the verse. But yeah. So now I'm thinking like, okay, do I go get myself the vulture so I can do some salvaging as well? Or do I just keep saving until I've got enough for the caterpillar? Of course.
I mean, with the vulture, you do have a little bit more breadth of income that you can do.
Yeah, there is that.
You'll get the full
But
moon back
from the
pretty
from
quickly.
the stories I've been hearing from Weevil, salvaging seems to be a rather dangerous game loop at the moment. I mean, he's been hijacked, he's been shot at, he's been had his salvage stolen out from underneath him, quite literally. Yeah, when he comes on later, I'll ask him how the salvaging is going. Yeah, kind of. I suppose, like anything in the verse, there's risks involved in all, and just depending on what level of risk you're willing to take, will determine what level of possible potential rewards you could get. But the shitty thing about is that there's just so many bugs at the moment that are impacting hauling and everything that it's just, yeah, it's frustrating more than anything else.
And that's why I was so hoping that the patch would drop before the weekend.
Mm.
Not that it might actually drop on the weekend, or even during the week when the other stuff starts. I just find it crazy that they're going to have Invictus and not have the couple of days to, do some hot fixes. Because the patch is going to bring in problems. There hasn't been a patch release that hasn't been rocky for the first couple of days, first week. And then bring a new patch and start Invictus and a free fly event at the same time. I mean that is risky beyond belief. Hey, Rat,
Cart.
Art, long
Fucking
time.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reload my character here from my save, and hopefully that might help fix it. So let's go load, and there we go. And we're gonna review and accept. That looks a bit more like me again. Alright, let's see if maybe this helped fix the HUD issue. Join friend in a resolute adventure. So, Cart, what you been up to?
Well, my school ends in like a couple weeks, and my teacher's been berating me with fucking essays every day. Such a bitch. And then she takes like fucking 2 months to grade it. It's so annoying.
Which means you only get your results in the next when you go back after summer.
Yeah.
That's teachers for you. That's all they're there to do is make your life miserable. With shit that you're probably never going to use once you leave school anyway.
I just don't understand how I turned in a test a month ago. Most of it was multiple choice. Auto does it. There was like 3 ones where I had to type in, and she took fucking a month to just fucking grade that.
Yeah. Well, it's nearly there. You said 2 more weeks, huh?
Like 3, I think. 2, 3.
2-3 weeks. Oh. Hey, my HUD's back.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
Let's.
with, remembering.
Right, so.
Somebody else have that same problem.
Okay, so if your HUD disappears and your character loses their head, just reload your character customization. Hopefully you've got it saved. If you haven't saved your character to a local drive, I suggest you do so. Because every time we get an update and they do a partial reset, your character gets reset too. And people wonder why they look a little different after an update. Not me. Mine saved to my hard drive.
Actually, on my desktop. Just in case.
Okay.
My keybinds.
Yep, that too.
There's only a couple,
Your config, yeah. They always export your config back it up on a regular basis. Okay, so. Alright, there we go. I have my head again. And I look like the grumpy old me that I usually do, which is fine. Can put a helmet back on. Helmet. Alt H. Hello? Dude, catch up. Yowza. Okay, right, there we go. I can look around. Whoa, okay, that's some... It creates some rather interesting camera angles. Whee! Say cheese! Got head tracking on in FPS mode, and it's enabled for third person as well, so it's kind of like I'm standing here looking at myself and the head's wobbling around. Sorry. Playing with nonsense. Alright. So, okay, there we go. Head tracking seems to be okay. HUD is working again. Well. Contracts. Okay, obviously ain't got nothing there now. I've been logged out long enough for them to be all abandoned. And Kovalax has thankfully not reprimanded me and left my rep at junior. Thank you. Because I mean, it's quick enough to get it back up from trainee to junior, but it's still a loss. Alright, so, okay, I am junior. Alright. Party. Sparrow sent us a party invite. Are we going to join Sparrow? Sparrow must join in Discord first.
Hello.
Hello, Sparrow.
realized I was muted. Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Figure out where in the world I am. I bedlogged last time, and I have no idea where I am.
Oh dear. Okay, yeah, I've only just managed to sort of get myself in. I had to do a bit of a little character reset and whatnot to get my HUD and everything to work. So I'm...
Risky. Bedlogging while a patch is out there being released any second.
Well, yeah, that is a bit of a one to be careful of.
It's
Okay.
best to be stored. Have your ships stored. Any import ships in game, you need to have them stored when a patch drops. Otherwise, you have a big chance of losing them.
Yeah, well, I was nowhere near anywhere, and needed to get off today. So I was just like, fuck it, bedlog.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's your normal ship that you bought with,
It's not.
then risk.
Was it one of the free fly ships?
No,
No.
my
Where's
cat.
the bomb?
I was gonna say they're gone. If you bedlogged in one of those, you could find yourself waking up in the deepest space with nothing but your suit.
You spawn in your.
No,
Yeah, I
thankfully,
know.
one of them.
No, after an update, it would just you got to reselect your home location anyway. So okay, well, yeah, let's go on a little adventure to Lorville's, and I'm gonna see about picking up my vulture. Been a while since bought a ship, so yeah, let's do that. Maybe I can find me an SMG somewhere. I seem to have lost my SMG. I only had like 2 of the damn things, now they're both gone.
If you need an SMG, I have a whole bunch of weapons at Seraphim that you can just take your pick from.
Yeah, I switch between SMGs and ARs depending on, if I'm doing cargo hauling, I just take an SMG because they're nice and light and they're quick. But yeah, AR. I think I might still have an SMG or 2 down on Orison, but I haven't been back down there for so long. You don't know what the place looks like anymore. I mean, I've been mostly operating hauling from Everest because of just the number of contracts that are available. It's just so much quicker and easier to queue up contracts and do runs than from Crusader.
I did a couple of contracts that completely filled up my cat, and I had to go do a second contract, or not a second contract, a second
Run.
What's it called? Yes, the second run.
Second run to carry it all. Yeah, I'm because of the limitation of the cutlass. Also, I've got to be very careful. But I generally, I mean, I can pick up, like, if I do Seraphim down to August Dunlow, there's about 7 or 8 rookie small contracts. The experience is nothing, but stacked together for one short run, it's 250. Almost 250,000. And then you just pick up the one lowly 37k contract to take agricultural materials or whatever it is up to Seraphim, and that's another 37k, and then you just do the back and forth, and you can do that in relatively quick time with next to no quantum fuel being used whatsoever, and make a million or two if you know.
Well, where is Seraphim? Because I need to go to Seraphim.
That's a Crusader. It's
Yeah, I'm right. I was looking around and trying to find it.
Ah.
I couldn't find it.
Alright, so you're heading to Seraphim. Was he? You're,
Yes.
you're at Cruel 1, hey?
Nope. I've just gone to the Iron Belt.
Oh, you've headed off into the Iron Belt. Okay, you gone to mine or salvage?
No, salvage.
You're gonna go salvage. Alright. Okay. Cart and Sparrow, have you guys, has either of you two been to the Iron Belt before?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No. Is that in Stanton?
No.
No.
The Iron Belt is
Around the whole system.
an asteroid field orbiting the Stanton's sun, just like our asteroid belt. It's uncharted, mostly uncharted, and there are no jump points to it. We have to set a course to a planet that crosses through it, and then drop out a QT when you hit a certain distance to your destination, and then you land up in this asteroid belt, which according to a player's mapping is probably 1.5 million megameters. 1.5 megameters, if I'm correct. Deep. It's immense. And there's a lot of.
It's got 7 rings. It's got 7 rings. Different densities.
Yeah, if you
I'm in a quite dense part of it right now.
if you check in the useful links on the Star Citizen channel here, there's a bunch of links that we put up that we found useful over the months. One of them should be the map of the Aaron. Here we go. Mining. There's a link here to Seastone Space Resources, knowledge base. Go and check it out. That's what a player has done in mapping the asteroid belt. But it's quite a nice place to go and get lost and do some mining and salvaging as well.
Oh, wow.
Now
Definitely check that out.
Now Wazzy's already there, so it makes it easy. We can actually QT directly to Wazzy if we're all partied up.
Yeah, I'm not in the party, so.
Okay, all right. Let's get partied up then. Let's get partied up. Sparrow sent. Wazzy sent. Card.
I'm really quickly going to do a medical rescue because someone wants medical rescue. So.
Yep, go for it. But if we're all partied up, we can at least keep an eye on each other.
Are we on the same server?
Ooh, okay. Sparrow and Wazzy, we are on the same server. With me, it appears that Cart is not.
Yeah, I'm not on yet. I'm emailing some teachers so I don't get fucking.
Oh, are you in menu?
No, I'm just. Let me launch it real quick.
Okay, alright. Not a problem. When you are ready, let us know and inverse, and we will invite you. And
oh, by the way, my computer keeps crashing again.
Oh,
still crashing. Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
Oh, no, at this point.
I would say, if I recall correctly, last time we spoke, you said your computer is still under warranty, hey?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right, I suggest you take it back to the dealer you got it from, the store, or get in touch with their support or whatever. Get it into them and let them check it out. It sounds like you could have a failing motherboard or something like that.
Yeah, memory.
Hardware.
Check the event viewer and it doesn't say anything. I went through
Well,
everything.
that would mean that it's actually hardware.
Yeah.
If it's software, it's in the event viewer. If it's hardware, it would just, switch off or overheat or something like that. And those are usually things that don't get usually.
Yeah, Windows doesn't have the kind of built-in hardware monitoring as it could or should, and it doesn't log errors with regards to hardware. So if you're not getting any errors in your event viewer log, then and your computer is actually so it's like blue screening and rebooting.
No, it's just like little things here and there, just like applications just closing, my screen freezing for a couple seconds, and then I have to Alt F4, and I have to shut down my computer because it just freezes.
Okay, that sounds like memory. Sounds a lot like
Yeah,
memory.
it could either be memory failure or it could be graphics failure. The graphics card could be failing in some way or another.
What graphics affect programs that way?
No, well, you see, his display is freezing. The computer may not necessarily be freezing, but the display is freezing, and that makes the computer appear to be unresponsive. So what do? You reset it.
The first thing I would
So
check would be memory.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, there are a number of free hardware testing softwares that you can download off the internet, if you're willing to go that route. But I mean, at the end of the day, even if you do figure out that it is hardware related, you're still gonna have to take it into the dealer to get them to check it out. And rather now, while it's under warranty, than before the warranty, than later when the warranty is expired.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things they're not, they're manufactured in the millions, and they only test like 1 in 100. So you could get a board that works perfectly fine for like 6 months, and then all of a sudden one of the capacitors or something just pops, without warning, without any reason other than it's just a faulty manufacturer. And there you start getting issues. So it's I've had hard drives brand new out of the box die within an hour of me plugging them in. It happens. So yeah, get it checked out. But if you want to try and see if you can do some hardware checks yourself, I will DM you some links that you can go and check out. If you want to, if you're interested. Otherwise,
But I don't. Why is it like happening to? It's not happening like to games. That's what I don't get. The games work fine, but just other applications don't.
Well, maybe it's just memory space. Some
Y-
games use a lot, little applications use a little.
well,
Maybe
I
there's
mean,
just one part of memory that's not working.
you're running Star Citizen. Star Citizen is like 16 gigs of RAM. No, yes, it says
No,
8,
it's
but
like, even if I'm not running anything, I'm just listening to music. It does it.
but it doesn't do it when you're running Star Citizen.
Nope, it's fine. When I play games or anything, it's fine. That's what I don't get.
Wonders of
I don't know,
computers.
man. Sounds like your computer's borked.
Have you got an antivirus software in that app? What are you using?
Norton. I think.
Please.
Oof.
Sorry, sorry, but do yourself a favor. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
Please
I'm
get
not-
rid of that.
Oh no, that was on my other computer. I don't have anything right now.
Okay, so then technically you're running Windows Defender.
Yeah.
Alright. And Windows Defender is actually not bad. It does a pretty good job of monitoring and maintaining your machine. It does get updated automatically with Windows and everything else, so it's all in one package. Unless you've disabled it, the chances of you having any malicious software on your computer is relatively slim. So you should be okay there. The only other thing that I can think of is that even though you've done a Windows check and repair and all that good stuff and it's done nothing, it could be a good idea to do a clean reinstall of Windows. Purely for the sake that although Windows checks and it checks its system files and things, it doesn't necessarily check particular configuration or you know, files like that. And if something like that may have been corrupted, Windows may not have picked it up, and as such is still causing a problem.
Still, it's not a bad thing if you actually have it checked with, just maybe there is a warranty thing.
Yeah, I mean, look, it could be any number of things, and it is a little befuddling that it's Windows and Windows-based programs, but not games. I mean, even though technically your Windows is running in the background, when a game is running in the foreground, it's got complete control of the graphics. Leaving Windows to just run in the background. But when you're running an application, although an application may be full-screened, it's still a window within Windows. So it could be something to do with the way Windows is trying to handle display. But yeah.
Any game will tax your graphics.
If it's graphics related, yeah, as was said, it would probably crash your machine because of the strain. It is a bit of a befuddling one.
Still, my hunch would be memory. That's because not all programs use the same memory space.
There is that too.
Apps might have, Windows does have allocation.
Yeah, to certain
parts of memory.
Yes.
It used more for small apps and bigger apps. They use the higher.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, it could be a failing memory module. In which case,
if it was power, any game will knock that sucker out. So.
Well, yeah. It would be a problem.
Only small apps. I think it's either memory or it's a Windows thing.
Okay, what you could do then is you said you've got 32 gigs of memory, huh?
Yeah.
Which is divided into two 16 gig modules. So, well, for starters, take both. Are you comfortable disassembling your machine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just make sure, because if you open a machine, your warranty might be.
Yeah, if there's a warranty seal on your machine, though, I wouldn't advise it. But okay, that's up to you. But what you can do is, if you take out your RAM, just check that your RAM slots and everything are clean, and the contacts are clean. Maybe give that a little bit of a clean out, just to ensure it, and make sure they properly seated back in again, for starters. But if you take one of the modules out and let your computer just run on the one module for the time being, and keep an eye on it and see if it does do the kind of things that you would normally be doing, listening to music and whatnot, see if it crashes. If it does,
take the one out,
swap
the other one in.
Does it then after a while swap out the other one and test that one as well. You'll quickly be able to tell which one of the modules, if either, is faulty by the amount of crashing that you would get from obviously having just the faulty chip in. And then obviously you know what the issue is. Then you take the machine and you go, one of my RAM chips is faulty. They test that because they know specifically what they're looking for, and they should replace it for you. Other than that, yeah. If it is faulty memory, they would have to test it anyway.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is I don't know how to say that, so I'm gonna butcher it. Vivery Path 2 dangerous? Is it particularly dangerous?
Sorry, say that again?
Uh, Vivere Path 2. Is that particularly dangerous? Because that's where my medical rescue is, and I don't want to just run in head first.
You're going to a path? A PAF
Yes.
site?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so PAFs is one of the contended zones.
It's PvP.
It's part of the contended zones. There will also more than likely be hostile NPCs in that area.
Hmm.
So prepare for engagement.
That
You
might
need-
not
you-
be a good idea for me to go there.
You want some backup?
I would love some, honestly. I chose the wrong ship for this.
What did you choose?
I'm in a caterpillar.
Oh my word! Alright.
I chose the caterpillar because I already had it, and I just needed to land on a landing pad, grab the hover quad, fly it out over to that landing pad, and then just put it in the
Okay. If
pad. And then I would just
and okay, so what planet, where, which?
Aberdeen.
So you're here around Hurston.
I was like, oh cool, I have to go where Grogue is.
Okay. I can come in the Cutlass Black, or if you want to hold on a moment, I can bring the Pisces Red.
I would suggest bringing the Pisces because that
Okay.
way we can just
It's
set
a
our
little bit
respawn
less
points.
threatening. Maybe they'll let you through.
Okay.
Can someone invite me, please?
Okay, are you back in? Yeah, I should invite you now. Uh,
How do I
Oh.
access the internal? Okay, well that's rude. How do I access the internal storage on the caterpillar? Is that even a thing?
I'm not sure where that would be. You'd have to speak to Evil about that.
Hmm.
Oh, normally it's under the bed, the bunk, the bunk beds. There is a little slot underneath. I've seen it in a lot of ships. Not all of them, but a couple. So that's the place I would look first. Or you have kind of little kind of foot lockers in your crew
That would be a
areas.
no. That's not where they are.
I mean, not every ship has internals, but usually cargo ships, they kind of more likely do have something.
I see the 300 series, the Origin 300 series, have got their lockers back. Mine has got its locker back again. I fixed it.
Well, the Vulture also has internal
Yeah,
storage.
yeah, it does.
It's, as I said, under the bunk bed or the bed, that little slot underneath, that's storage.
Well, right, okay. Come on. Come on, elevator. This is an emergency, damn it. I'm rescuing the guy that's meant to be rescuing somebody else.
No, I'm alive. It's just, I don't want to go in there alone. I may be stupid, but I don't have a death wish.
Not a problem. Alright.
That'd be cool if that door worked.
Grogue, did Weevil get his reclaimer yet?
I think he said something about it. Yeah, I think he did, yes.
Yeah, he does.
He did, yes.
Has his reclaimer now.
Come on, why is this so open? Thank you. Right. Ship systems. All systems online.
Oh well. Wait, can the Pisces fit inside of the pad?
Hmm?
Nope.
No, it cannot. Darn.
Nope. It's a little bit too big.
To fit in where?
Darn.
The caterpillar.
Cat.
It's a little bit too high. And too wide, I think.
Alright.
I think the
If
catwalk
only.
is probably the biggest problem there.
All systems a go. We are lifting off.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
I'm just gonna go in and scope out the place. I think that's the plan.
Sparrow. Right, here we go.
The X85 might actually be something for those little zippy incursion missions.
Shields offline.
Especially get out somebody else, two-seater, so depends on how bad
Oh man, what did I do here?
other people want to kill you.
Shields offline.
Damn it.
I didn't even get in here for like 2 seconds and I've already got contact. Thank you.
Bottom drive.
Friendly, just trying to save someone else.
I think Caterpillar it's probably not quite the rescue ship that people think it can be or should be.
I'm just gonna try and fly around the path sites. So that they think I'm not trying to go there.
Right.
Bottom drive is now off.
Okay, again, contact, but I don't know where.
Shields online.
I'm the scan in order to see where you're going. Okay, 2 NPCs.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay,
kill
we've
me.
got contact. Oh, no, he's gone.
Okay, well, so do I. Oh, they just left. Never mind. I'm already almost there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna land a little bit far away and pull out the hover quad.
Well, if you have the PAF site anyways, they have some really nice loot sometimes.
Yeah, I was there and picked up a parallax rifle, amongst some other bits and bobs. Unfortunately, though, ship got destroyed. Later on, it was. Or did I get to offload it? Can't recall. Why have you got quantum travel? Okay, I'm six kilometers off your stern.
No, you're
4 kilometers.
yeah, you're right there.
3.
I have perfected the art of landing aggressively. Because I can just land at almost any speed. Which is not good for my ships, but you do it.
You're failing to be a bitch.
True. Mind me while I suffer with the hover quad. The hover quad is a single seater, isn't it?
I think so.
No, it's dual. And it's got some space. Storage.
Okay.
No, it's a single seater.
You're thinking maybe the
Hover quad.
the
Hover quad is a dual. Hover quad
well.
is a dual.
Okay.
The passenger sits backwards.
Landing
Is that not the dragonfly?
Yeah, that's the dragonfly.
Oh yeah. True. Sorry.
Pretty cool sounding when it takes off. All
It
right.
does. It makes a really cool sound.
All right. I'm going to keep my undercarriage down, and I'm going to follow you. In the...
Well, I have no idea where I'm going, so I think it's just over this hill.
Okay. Landing gear raised.
Lost sight of you. Oh,
Oh,
there you
God.
are. What are you doing? Killing yourself?
Almost. Okay. Let's see. Now we need to find where this where the guy is, because it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't have a marker on my screen.
You'd invite him to a party and then you'd find him.
I could have done that, but it's kind of too late. And I don't think he knows that I'm coming to help him.
Was it a contract or was it a global chat request?
It was a contract.
Okay, then you should. Then if it's a contract, and you've got a tract, you should have a marker for him.
The contract just ended.
Okay.
Okay.
So must have been picked up or he
Never mind.
backspaced or something.
A Cutlass Black. There's a couple of ships around here.
Oh,
Okay, somebody must have beaten you to it. That or we backspaced.
yep. Oh. I just died.
What?
I think I was coming too close to the ground too fast.
Well, I still see your marker here. Give me a sec. Are you not perhaps as incapacitated?
No, I'm respawning at Nine Tails in Evers Harbor.
Okay, because I've still got a marker for you here.
I mean, get the body or something.
No, like he's in game,
Yeah.
like he's here.
Oh,
It says Nine Tails. My screen is black, so I don't know if that means
Okay.
actually respawning, or if that means incapacitated.
No,
Normally it
you
would
should
say you're
be.
incapacitated.
Yeah,
Yep, I just respawned.
yeah, okay, alright.
Alright.
So, you are where now?
River's Harbor. But if you can stay next to my cat, I'm just gonna run over and grab my shit.
Okay. I was gonna say, don't you want me to come fit, but okay, finding the... Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find the cat. And you should have a body marker at least on your HUD.
Yeah, I have both.
So how are you gonna get here?
I'm just gonna grab a just gonna grab my what's it called?
Oh, because you're gonna come in another ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mustang Alpha.
Was he? There's a nice big... There's a caterpillar lying here that's... just lying here. Come and salvage it.
You dare.
Quick,
Yeah.
quick, before Sparrow gets back. You can...
I'll just through the doors or something.
Have some good shit on that cat. I have some good guns. Stop it.
Even better.
Dad. No. Stop. The only problem that I
Landing gear.
have now is if I'm coming in my Mustang Alpha, will they think I'm here to fight?
I don't think it really matters what you come in with. If you're gonna... Someone wants to cause problems, they will cause problems, regardless of what ship it is.
That's true.
Okay.
No, I don't want to go to the pack itself, thank you. I don't have a death wish.
Let's do some low flying for a bit.
Yeah. On your back.
Eh?
Low flying on your back.
Maybe you shouldn't stray too far from Arrow's marker. Okay, 8 kilometers away. Yeah, I'm not very practiced with low flying. It's just nice and easy cruising. At speed anyway.
Well, I have a tip for low flying.
Don't hit the ground.
If, well, that's a good one. But if you're close to a planet's surface and you're low flying, is there you can do multiple different types of low flying, and one of them involves not being close to the planet's surface. But you know, if you are low flying and you don't want to black out, go upside down because the blood will rush to your, I think, head instead of feet. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah. So you should just not black out.
I don't think it works that way.
Well, it worked. I have had trouble staying awake while low flying, so I went upside down, and I haven't had trouble staying.
Molo 971, this is a scam. Well, hello and welcome to the channel. And if you're referring to Star Citizen, I'm afraid you're horribly wrong. This is not.
It's taking damn long, that's all.
It's just taking a while for them to get it right. And they are doing just that. Okay, Sparrows, I see you're on the ground. Are you just going to abandon the Mustang there, or can that fit in the cat's hole?
No, sadly it cannot. I have tried.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if I cut off its wings.
I'll loan you my lightsaber.
If I got rid of the wings, and the landing gear, the engines,
The nose cone.
90% of the cockpit, maybe I could fit half of that.
Alright. Okay, so you're going to land up abandoning it there then, while you take the caterpillar.
In order of which one I care about most, Caterpillar, every other ship that I have, nothing Alpha.
Okay.
Pretty simple order there.
Have I got my lights on? Oh yeah, I do have my B-bar lights on. Lights off.
Hello. Whoa!
Whoa, did you like just projectile off the surface and not look up before you did that?
I just buzzed you.
Yeah, I kind of heard it. Alright.
Yeah, well, I was first person seeing that. That was terrifying. Did not like that.
Thankfully you went up behind me and not in front of me. Alright. So, now that you've sorted that out, we are heading to...
Successfully failed?
Right. Where am I going for the vulture? Is it Lorville or Area 18? I can't recall.
Logo.
Yeah.
Lorville.
Lorville.
Right, let's go get let's go to Lorville. Let's go buy us a vulture. And
It was.
then we go and join Wazzy with some salvaging.
I'm on my way, Wazzy.
Alright. Lorville. Course has been set. Person Lorville check. Here we go, there's Hurst on the HUD. Switching to nav.
Yeah, the new patch is going to have a new thing for mining,
Shields offline.
in which you can actually take the bags off and take them to the processing and have them processed. So you
Engage.
don't actually have to take the ship, and you can the processed ore
Mhm.
can be put directly into your inventory.
Okay.
Station.
Alright.
So there's some big changes.
Have you fiddled with those mining gadgets that you supposedly attach to the front of your
Are you supposed to attach the mining gadgets to the rock?
To the rock, yeah. The modules are the ones that get put into the laser. You've got the laser heads, and then you've got modules, and depending on the laser head, you can put 1, 2, or 3
modules. Right, okay. I picked up a number of those modules at one of the PAF sites. And I kind of just threw them into my inventory.
Quantum drive is
So if you're looking for some,
I'm just not sure which ones, because there's some standard ones that everybody uses.
well,
Exclude the
yeah, well, like if I still have them in my inventory, I'll stick them in a 1ACU at some point. You squiz them out, you decide which ones you want, or if not, if none, then fine, doesn't matter, the skin off my nose. But if you can make use of them, make use of them.
Okay. I am here. Howdy, Watts.
A.
Oh,
Just
God,
had
that's
one
why I hate
little
this place.
bite.
There's a lot of it's right here.
I see fucking diddly squat in all this smog over Hurston. I hate flying this city.
Yeah, especially buildings. Feel ping. You still see them for a couple of seconds.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we should be heading around this way. Check.
Well, the Iron Belt is great if you have a reclaimer and you just fly around and just go and look for salvage panels, or even mining. It's also nice because nobody's going to find you here. Absolutely no one will find you here.
Okay, ATC has granted me access. See my marker. Okay, coming down through the smog. Tisa or Tiasa. How you go to pronounce it?
I swear, if I get jumped by these guys, I'm gonna crash out. This guy's name is Harry Butt Sweat McGee.
Warning. You are leaving a safe zone.
What are you up to, guard?
You are leaving a safe zone.
Oh, I'm just gonna CM. Just getting CM and then I go sell it. That's what me and Weevil were doing. It's a lot easier actually.
Yeah, well, I just 10 times more for the RMC.
I feel like for Vulture, I mean, yeah, RMC, but if you got like the Reclaimer, it's just, especially when they have the update where you can just pop out the back thing. Just pop out all the boxes, takes half the time.
Still, I think we should have 5 vultures munching the RMC, and then you can take it with your CM. Have the
Right. Landed at
Caterpillar.
Lorville, we have done so. Alright, so we're going to store this one here. So we are going to shut down all ship systems, storage, and vacate.
So, I have one box, and it doesn't let me, it says I can't. It's not letting me, like, take it out. It's fucking...
Cargo grid, or what's...
No, I have a single box in my filler station. It's not letting me take it out. It says it's not there.
It's a leftover from somewhere else.
Well, I had like 240, which makes no sense because I was doing 16 size, so that would be 15 boxes, but it fucking put it into like fractions.
Just forget about it. Go out again.
Oh,
Get the next lot.
Okay.
Please visit us again.
The Poiskies is restored. Okay. We're going shopping, boys. Well, I's going shopping. Why is the...
What the fuck is happening in chat?
Okay, never mind. Yeah. Right.
I know exactly what's going on.
Tiasa.
Is that just me, or is that like fucking?
I'm seeing
Nope.
it as well. So everybody's
what?
just
Someone's
pressing
spamming.
enter.
I didn't mean to. There was. Sorry.
Someone's just spamming the chat for shit. Yeah,
Somebody
that's why I tend to ignore it most of the time. Alright, Lorville we are at, and New Deal should be just around the corner. There we go. Someone's on VoIP locally. Now leaving Archimedes flight. Thank you for visiting Tiasa Spaceport. Huh?
Hi.
Oh, now entering. Now. Oh, okay. Alright. Gotcha. Blonde moment. Alright.
Sparrow, I do have 12 SCU already in my cargo. If you want, you can grab them, maybe sell them, or it's just
Alright.
it's just gonna fill one little corner of one of your bays.
Yeah, but that just means
Okay.
you can stay out for longer doing more salvaging.
Exactly. And if Grogue comes here, then we can do even more.
We can do Drake Interplanetary. Right. Oh, I can get me a buck. And
Would
I'll have
please open your back door? Actually,
Cutlass
scratch
Blue.
that. I need to do one thing really quickly because I am way too low. I need to go a little bit higher. Up. 1 second. I believe that.
Uh-oh.
Red Cutter,
good.
Drake Corsair. Vulture. Here we go. That's what we're looking for.
And then get the abraders, but you can get them on
Oh, you
Crew
guys are such fucking dicks. Yeah.
Oh, it's only 2.6.
Yeah.
Did we do?
I thought it was more than that.
No.
Oh. Alright, what? Yep. Le purchase. Confirm le purchase. Excuse me. Check. Okay. So how much I got left? Oh, not enough to get it back. Oh dear. Okay.
Which do you want to get the Buccaneer?
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Save up a little bit more.
Why do you want to get a Buccaneer?
I don't know,
Light
just...
fighter.
Eh?
Light fighter.
Yeah, it's a light fighter, yes.
Why don't you get the what's the other one? Gladius. I mean, that's the standard of all standards.
So that's the Aegis, huh? Or the Aegis or the Anvil? Pardon the June or whatnot. Yeah.
Sparrow left the channel.
Still showing in Discord.
Just popped up. The absconding with my boxes.
Sounds like
You won't be able to sell them if you.
yeah. Is there like a CM? Because I cannot be bothered. There's people camping my.
Excuse me for that.
No, unfortunately, well, you can sometimes find ships, but it's very, very seldom. Usually, you have to be on the outskirts, and you might find more.
The Gladius, you say?
Gladius, yeah, that's. I think
Aegis
that's
Gladius. Oh, it's this little thing.
That's the.
Yeah. Or 2.3.
2.3. Okay.
And the buck
Okay.
is 1.6.
Okay.
Sounds like the Buccaneer is the poor man's Gladius.
Well, it's actually rated as pretty good for a light fighter.
That's true.
But like all ships in Star Citizen, it's all a matter of knowing how to fly them, because every ship handles differently in some way or another.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what... I mean, the Buccaneer is not the prettiest of ships and everything, but I do like the silhouette of it.
I like the Asperia Talon. Or the Asperia Blade. Those two. They're really nice.
Okay, none of those are available here, though.
Uh,
Timbrel,
no,
Origin.
no, those are Area 18. That's
Yeah.
Armada. The Talon is 3.26 million, and the Blade is 7.7. 7.8.
How much
An
health does
Intrepid.
the C2 have?
Oof. If I remember right, it should be around 10,000 somewhere.
It's a lot. It's
Okay.
a lot.
Okay, well
So I
anyway.
could one shot it with my equips, right?
Not sure.
I think you can one shot almost every ship with the Eclipse.
I think it's time to pull it out because this kid is just fucking camping my flame.
Do you need somebody there with some firepower to back you up?
I mean, I just gotta hope I hit them in the first 3 shots.
All right. You are offloaded, Waz.
Okay. Just check. Okay, cool. So you got 14 boxes. 15 actually.
Okay, I'm just gonna head on, mosey on over to the... Where did I get out of the... Oh, it's this way. Okay. Yep, this way. Here we go. Down these stairs, around this corner, down these stairs, through the security check. Through custom, yeah, security gate. And then, yeah, through here again, and then up here, then around this corner. It's like, God, how convoluted can you fucking get to a bloody station? And then I think I'm going to the business district. Hoping,
Or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass. Okay. We are doing neither. We are in the train.
Next stop is the metro station.
Okay.
Sure, it's gonna take a while for me to get the next lot.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
No, I don't want to be at Central Station. I need to be at the plaza. I think. I think that's where I need to be.
Next stop, Pisa Spaceport.
Oh, great. This only goes backwards and forwards. Wrong train then. Oh, my bad. Not like, oh, but actually at Microtech as well. Train only runs one way to the spaceport and back again.
Now arriving, Pisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Give me a moment. Be right back.
Arriving, stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Be considerate of your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors. Now arriving, stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Okay. Let's continue, shall we? Right. So we are now back at Tiasa. We need to go and find the other metro center there. This one. This way. Silly twits. Please. This is the one we need to be out. Oh, just in time. Just in time. Catch the train. Right. Let's try that again. This is kind of Star Citizen's Blade Runner version. City. Very smoggy and dirty and industrial and...
Area 18.
Well, Hurston is as well. Hurston and Erie, both of them are. But I think Area 18 more so. I mean, that was a quite a heavy industrial area.
Yeah,
Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
and that's where the storms are, and you don't have any kind of.
Trespassing or attempting
Right.
to is a serious and dangerous offense.
The wind blows you over once you step outside.
Leavesden Square, perimeter line. Resident decision making test.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Hurston Rapid Transport. Okay, so I'm going to go out this way. That's the medical center.
Yeah, I may have lost one box of RMC.
Why did you do that?
I'm not even entirely sure how I did it.
You're fired.
Someone else take the cat. I'll go waterboard myself in space.
Would have brought yourself in
Around
space. That could be interesting.
Just check
I'm
around
not
the
really
ship.
sure how I would do that.
Sometimes they just go through your ship skin or something.
Yeah, it might have glitched out. More often than not, it's just glitched out
Oh,
somewhere.
I found it! I found it!
How many in suns? Here we go.
Maybe? Yes, I found it. How?
Used to do disappearing act, but nowadays, not so much. Very seldom.
I think this is only armor and clothing here. I don't think there's weapons here.
Found
That's
a...
squiz.
On the planets, you do have weapons and armor.
Oh, that's something I haven't bought. Furniture.
Never bought any furniture. Is it actually worth it?
Nah, it's just for decorating your hangar and catching on nonsense. Like fitting it to the cargo grid of the hull A, and then sitting in the couch while somebody flies you in QT. And nonsense like that.
Or later on in the game, once they've
Yeah,
fixed all the shit, and you can make your little space. I'm
you'll
still hoping they're gonna have a little, not the hangar itself, but you know, where you spawn, kind of up in the control room or something. That's gonna be the place where you're gonna put your couch and all that.
your living quarters would be part of your hangar. Yeah.
I mean, why the hell would you put a couch in the hangar? I mean,
Mhm. Yeah.
a bit weird. But okay.
Okay. No, there's no weapons here. And I'm not here to shop for clothing. Oh, hang on a moment. They've got... Hmm.
The next piece.
Walking iceborne looks nice. ADP woodland. It's just desert undersuit. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know if they changed the prices for torpedoes again, or is it still like the same? A lot.
They've changed them. They're big.
Oh.
They're a lot. Why? What are your size 7s, isn't it? Or is it 9? Happy
I
9.
don't know.
Nines are what the A2 types, I think.
Let me check.
Failed.
Yeah, size 9s.
A couple of 100,000. Don't know if it's 100 or 200,000, somewhere in that region.
Getting myself some armor quick. gonna be out.
It's 297 per fucking
Oh,
shot. I can't. Ugh.
250,000.
Yeah, per shot. So to refill every single one is 800,000.
Well, at some
Wait.
point I wanted to get myself to retaliate again, but still don't know if the torpedo bays are working or not. Last patch they weren't, or the
So
323.
could I take the um like the missiles off and then sell them?
you can, but I'm not sure. I think the only place you can sell weapons and stuff like that is at like Brio's Breakyard and stuff like that. Although I may be wrong. Have you tried, if you go to something like Platinum Bay at one of the stations, you might be able to? Not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Some of these salvage yards, or what's it called? And Sons.
Yeah, that's also, yeah,
Team.
yeah, Brio's or one of those others, yeah. Okay. Right. Alright, doors this way. Okay, is that sorted? Tram lines again. That's the pub. Central line. Action quad. Tammany and Sons.
Welcome to Leaston Station. Transfers to the Central Line.
Nope. Okay.
Welcome to Leaston Station. Transfer.
Where is the... That's all that's here. Technology reclamation. Admin office, metro center. Okay.
Space acrobatics do that, or was that you, Waz?
Sorry?
Wacky, hey, Wazzy!
You open your back
Grogue.
door, or was that me doing space acrobatics?
Hey, Matt.
I haven't done anything.
Long time no see. Matt, Wacky Gamer says hi.
Hey.
That was me. Me doing my space acrobatics.
Okay, I don't think I should be down this part of the city. Lost. Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while.
Are you
Howdy.
unloading upside down?
Okay, let's...
Right side up. The vulture is upside down.
I'm trying to...
And the gravity of the
Let me
vulture
have a
is
look at
its
the map.
time Right side up while in the vulture.
I
Let's
think your
see.
cat is observation.
Yeah.
To me,
It is. It is upside down. It is very upside down.
bit confusing.
Trying to figure out where I need to be for the weapon shop. That's transit.
Oh,
That's the hospital. Whoops. Transit over there's whoops. Yeah, nope, scrolled out too far. Oh fuck, okay. I don't know where I am. I'm lost! In Lorville! Woo! Okay. Livingston Station, alright, Central Line. Let's go back here. Maybe there's somewhere else I'm meant
Orville
to be.
is so annoying.
Yeah. So you're being monitored. Oh, whoopee-doo.
Oh, you're on this? Never mind. I'll leave then.
Alright. The Central Business District. Isn't that, I think that's... Oh, hang on a moment. Wait. Oh, no, it's a restricted area. Okay, alright.
Oh, I didn't mean to come out too.
Okay, so I guess we're going back this way.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Wow. This is going to where? It's the Central Line. Central Line, Livingston Station, Central Station, Commerce Terrace, Spaceport. I need to go to the Metro Center. Huh?
Guess where I'm gonna have to change. My
Hey.
panels are finished. I think I've got one more
Close
left.
the
This is
ramp.
Central Line.
Close the ramp and get in the cat so you don't have to worry about hitting me.
Central Station, down the Commerce Line to Tiasa Spaceport, and then I need to take the Metro... Fuck no. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can try and figure this out. Okay, so we are now heading to... Central Station, I hope. Typical of all men.
Hell with
Don't stop to ask for directions. Just try and figure it out. How's SC been these days? Been a while for me. Yeah, we haven't seen you online, Sarsen, for quite some time. It's definitely a lot better than it was prior to the previous updates, but we're waiting for the next big patch, next big update. Yeah, lots of little bugs still. Issues with ships and all sorts of funny things, but
Few changes.
yeah, there's
Most of them are bad.
some changes here and there. Excuse me, hiccups again. But yeah, all in all, it's playable. As long as you're willing to put up with the odd shit that goes wrong every now and then. Okay, alright, so now I'm at Central Station.
Well, incrementally getting better.
It is. I think I need to run around... No, wait, nope, not up these stairs. I need to just go... I need to go up and over and around. Oh, yes, up this way and down this way. Yeah, we still have a lot of fun. Not like, you know, the game's not fun to play. It's a little bit buggy. STV buggy, not Ursa buggy.
The new patch is going to have 60 new missions. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yeah, they are new mercenary missions. There will be new maintenance missions.
Wicklow.
Wickelow's errands, yeah, that's also being redone, revamped.
I think maintenance is also coming back.
Yes, yeah, maintenance, specifically a pyro area.
Stand by and let passengers disembark before
The place needs a clean up, that's for sure.
So yeah, and hopefully some new ships. Okay, so now we're on the next line. Next stop is... Yeah. Yeah, off to Tiasa Spaceport.
So I think the next ship we should get for the group would be the Starlines attack.
That would be a nice one to get, yeah.
Mid-build and
I just want to buy some guns, damn it. I can't even find the fucking gun store here in Louisville.
Isn't it Cubby Blast?
That's what I'm trying to find, but all I found was Tammany and Son. Yeah, there is a Cubby Blast, but I'm in the wrong place and I can't remember where I'm meant to be.
Well, it's where the round ball is. So if you find
Yeah,
the
it's at
round
Metro
ball-
Cent. I got myself turned about and landed up in Levston Station, which is like all on a line on its own. So now I've got to go back to Tiasa and get on the other line. Alright, so we're back at Tiasa. Okay, so here we got to run over to the blue spaceport line. Right, okay, so this is the green central line. Right, so out we go. Let's get a move on here. Blue, Metro Center. This is the one I went down earlier. Why did I get it wrong? Metro Center, yes. Or did I get turned around and go to the same train twice?
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let
Hard to
passengers
say
disembark
because
before boarding.
the YouTube is about 2, 3, 4 minutes behind.
Yeah, there is still a horrendous lag. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, but at least it is
Dropping the line.
not dropping the connection all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to drop my broadcast. Oh, damn it! Ah, no, I missed the train. Fuck. Okay.
Alright.
I gotta wait for the next one. So yeah, new contracts, fixing or rebalancing of some of the other contracts. We're hoping for some new ships. I think they're looking at releasing 4 or 5 ships, I think there is. Some of them we kind of know about or expect. Others, yeah, there's 1 or 2 that... but yeah, and just general performance improvements and things like that. Also to be expected. I think if you watch any streamer that's, YouTube starters and content creator that's playing in PTU, they will probably long since have given all the ins and outs of some of the new stuff to be expected.
Well, the trouble is, CIG keeps dropping new stuff in the patch for the PTU patches, and some of them are not just little things; some are big updates and changes.
Whoa! Train overshot the stop for a moment. Okay, we are now at Metro Center. Yes, Metro Center. Right. Hopefully we're in the right place now. Place with the big metal ball in the middle. Have I?
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
No. The fuck? Hang on. What the I think, I swear this tram is fucking taking me back to the same place every time.
The right to search travelers at any time.
Yeah, I'm at Metro Center, okay. So, where... Oh, we go up the stairs.
Pull them up and just look there.
And we keep going this way.
Metro Center. Transfers to the
Minimap.
Down this way. I think. Nope, that's...
trespassing or
That's transit. Fuck. More maintenance. Yeah, so maintenance missions will be back. There should be a cubby blast here.
I'm just.
I just seem to be totally lost. It's been so long since I last at Lawville, I'm completely confused. Which is why I don't come here. You can't find the freaking spaceport half the time because of all the smog and the clouds. And then you can't find your way around the fucking city because it's all the railway lines. Bloody confusing.
I'm just gonna pick a spot to be, and then whenever you want to offload Waz, you can just come over here and or you can call me and I'll come over there.
That's another transit line. That's the other transit line.
Seems
Yeah.
a bit lame for you just to sit around doing nothing.
Well, I can't really do anything else, so.
Spaceport line.
Well, there's 5 more boxes if you want to take them out, at least that should be.
Okay, alright. I think I'm now in the...
It's not really worth it. It's just 5 boxes, you know.
Then I'm probably
No,
gonna have to look for
man.
new fields.
I was here. What the frack? I was here.
multiple departments. Credits are tight. We even offer a credit advance for new qualified. See your local recruiter for details.
Too bad I'm not doing mining because this would be fantastic for.
Finally ready to take the plunge on a used ship? Swing by
Well,
the
Matt, if you do come back in the game, you're gonna have to get your
all
ships
favorite
again.
brands.
Let's say wipe 4.0. So,
Yeah, you're going to be starting from scratch.
yep.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation.
I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. I gotta go.
Alrighty, catch you
Alright,
just now.
see you folks.
Alrighty.
That's
See you
that's
later,
Tam
Bert.
that's Tammany and Son. That's the admin office. There's the bar.
Dynamics is currently hiring
That's transit.
if credits are tight, we even offer a credit
That's the hospital, and there's more transit there and more transit there.
for details.
L19 residence.
Finally ready to take
Yeah, this is
ship? Swing by the New Deal shipyard for exciting deals on all your
Zone 1 is the spaceport. Yeah. Zone 2.
Why not consider calling Lorville home? Residences are available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
I'm at the Metro Center,
Need a job?
admin office,
Currently hiring in multiple departments.
Metro Center. You are here. That's to Tiasa. Central booking, Tammany and Sons, L19 Res menu, reclamation, disposable, city gates, Metro Center. Okay, so then there's nothing on the perimeter lines.
No, perimeter, no.
So I've got to go. Maybe it's Levston Station I need to be at.
It should be commercial.
I'm at Metro Center, but I mean the hospital and the you're gonna have to go and it's in the business district. Yeah, no, yeah, I know that you go to a central station for. I'm not looking for. I'm trying to find the sort of the like the plaza area where you get the. The great big metal ball in the middle. Alright, let's... Okay, this is the central line. Here.
Here. Bam, bam, bam.
To Levston Station. Alright, let's go to Levston Station. Central Business District.
Is the ball maybe in area 18? The two places are just so similar.
Um,
But I'm pretty sure it's in.
I can't remember. Oh dear. Brain like a sieve.
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Oh well.
I don't buy guns and shit on plants, so it's always on stations.
Yeah, but none of the stations seem to have the SMG, the P8 SMG for some reason.
Your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Have you looked in Cornerstone?
At?
In the Cornerstone. Seastone.
Oh. Oh, the website. Right. No, actually I haven't.
Would be number one. Because maybe they don't sell the P8.
I'm pretty sure Cubby Blast does. I'm pretty sure I have seen it on Cubby Blast or one of those. Wacky, I'm looking for the Bearing P8 SMG. I kind of enjoy using it. It's nice for as a close combat weapon. Ship defense and stuff like that. Next to the shotgun, that is.
Now arriving from Leeston Station. Stand by and let passengers disembark.
Oop, this side. Okay, hang on. We just keep... Next stop, Levston Station. Okay. What the frack? Now I'm going back.
Next stop, Leeston Station, North Quarter.
Levston Station North Quarter. The fuck is going on here with the trains? Okay, I'm going back to the spaceport. I'll give up. I'll spend all fucking night getting lost here.
Okay, P8 SC Warhawk SMG. Then you've got the Desert Shadow.
Where?
Now arriving. Leeston Station,
Let's see.
North Quarter.
The
Please watch your
Warhawk.
step when disembarking the train.
Stanton Crew L1, Galleria, FPS, Armor,
Stand by.
Oh, okay.
and Seraphim Station, and her L4, Galleria, Livewire.
I haven't seen the P8 at Seraphim. That's why I was kind of looking everywhere else. Okay, but alright, fine. Maybe I was looking with my eyes closed.
P8 SC Warhawk SMG. That's it costs 3,000, 2,815 circa. Unless they've changed it. Should be able to find it there.
Okay.
Okay. Right, I think I'm gonna have to look for a new. Weevil's coming.
Workers' District. Oh, fuck it, I'm lost again.
Weevil's entering Star Citizen, so it should be.
Big ball in the middle, that's not Area 18. Yeah, I think it is. Wacky, I think we've confusing Area 18 and Lowville. And that's why I'm getting so lost. Now I just gotta figure out how to get back to the spaceport. This one goes to this is the green commerce line. Yeah, it's meant to go to the spaceport. Central line.
What?
Oh, no. Right? Okay,
Well, the weird thing is, if you're in a prospector or the mall and you look around and do a scan, you find so many salvage places, and with 28,000, that kind of number. But when you're in the actual vulture, you just go
You
looking
can't-
and you hardly find anything. It's weird.
yeah.
But if you're in the vulture and you're looking around, you find so many mining. It's just weird.
Right.
You always find lots of what you're not looking for.
Yeah. Because in the mall, I'm always looking for 1700, 1720 for the good stuff. The Vexillite, the gold, Terranite.
Spaceport line. Perimeter line. Spaceport this way. Yeah, it's a spaceport. Yeah, okay. Are you sure Louisville sells guns? I know they only sold ship guns and not hand weapons. I may be mistaken, Wacky. Chances are I am thinking of Area 18, and I'm pretty sure the Cubby Blast was in that central area with that big metal ball, so if that's Area 18, yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong place.
Alright, I'm gonna go sell this, and then I'm gonna get off for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back to the space station, call up my newly purchased Vulture, and go and do some salvaging.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train. From Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark
See-
before boarding. Travelers, do not lock doors.
will
You
send
won't be
you
able
this
to.
money.
You won't be able to sell if you're not in the party. You know that
Oh,
because it's registered to me, and you'll be trying to sell.
Stolen goods then. Mhm.
oh, frick. Hold on.
Mm,
And you
okay, I need to.
send me an invite.
Again.
Yes, again.
Oh, party. Tent? Did I run past? Oh, the Aesop's over there. Right, yes.
Welcome to the Ace
Okay, well anyway I can get it at Seraphim. I just obviously didn't look. Right. Drake Vulture. Retrieve.
Seraphim Crew L1.
Yeah.
vehicle selected. Stand by.
Yep, I
Not
shall
too
I
far apart.
I will next time I'm at Seraphim I'll try and remember. Small hangar.
L4.
Please visit us
It's
again.
on the way to
Goodbye.
Seraphim, so might as well stop off there and just have a look.
I'm gonna head over to you guys though now.
Prospero's going down and selling a couple of boxes that he managed to get off me. But I think Weevils should be in the game, or I saw something about him starting up Star Citizen, so
Yep. Send him a party invite. Member has joined. Ah, my poor vulture, my new vulture, and you fucking it up, Aesop.
don't
Or
forget you need to get the raids, sir.
Welcome
So
to
also
the ASOP vehicle retrieval
through
system.
L1, we might as well just combine the two.
oh,
Hello.
What do you want?
Vehicle selected.
money!
I don't have any of that stuff yet.
Oh, fuck off then. Come back when you got some.
You're the one that called me here.
I summoned the demon.
I heard you have the reclaimer, so why don't you have money?
Let's see. Getting blown up, getting mugged, getting my ship jacked.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've had like a
Cross.
slew of misfortune the past 3 days since getting it.
We are unable to deal with your request at this time.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, you
I
don't
lost
have
my
to
ship
be
to that.
sassy like that.
Visit us again. Goodbye.
Sorry, say that again?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Sparrow, you were saying?
Vehicle selected.
I'm sorry.
Stand
I was
by.
just making a joke. I said, well, you didn't have to be sassy like that.
The sass is strong.
Hmm.
If you don't have a crew, you know, then you deserve it.
Virtual backhand.
Well, I'm living like a space hobo, was he? Like I usually do, out in the middle of nowhere, just doing panels. The thing is, though, I found a freelance and I was busy with it, and then these guys came. I was aboard, and I was pulling this stuff out of the back, and I found some golden quantanium. And as I pulled it out, they
Visit us again.
tractor beamed the ship and pulled it towards them, and the guy threatened me with the gun, and I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with it. And as I pulled away, I opened fire on him in the ship. They didn't shoot me once, but I mean, I was like, well, you know, he's like, oh, this is all fine now, you know, being all cocky about it. So I don't know if I actually hit him, like as I was pulling out with the reclaimer, because you know now you got your forward guns, you can shoot them.
Hmm.
But yeah, hopefully I hope hopefully give him a few white hairs. So,
But how the hell did they find you? I mean, were you not here in the Allen Belt or something?
no, I am. No, I'm not even now. Actually, I'm kind of near it. But no, I was initially doing salvage missions. I was just doing little ships and other little bits and pieces, and just going wherever. And then as I was moving away from Arc 3, I think it was. I
Mhm.
must be about 10, 20 kilometers out from there, and then I bumped into the freelancer. And then that's when I bumped. That's when the other reclaimer arrived.
Oh,
Okay.
it's another reclaimer. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So at least they didn't open fire on me and shoot me and stuff like that. But still, it's kind of like, guys, come on, don't be dicks. I mean, now I'm
People are
living.
like that all the time now. Just-
Hi,
I
Roz.
live-
Welcome to
I
the
work
channel.
for L5.
What, in your
no.
opinion, on all the hints we're getting on the Idris releasing?
Idris. Idris.
Yeah.
Gonna be
I'm not holding my breath.
It's going to be in the ISC or whatever that thing's called.
I'm
The
sorry.
What, Invictus Week?
Invictus, yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to become available in game.
Well, I mean, if they have the insides and you can go and visit it, it should be coming out really soon.
But we've already had the Idris in game, haven't we?
But not for you to go and
Not for you to
have a look at
buy,
it.
but I mean, as an operational ship, as an NPC ship, if I recall correctly, huh?
Yeah,
Wasn't
but
there a tour? Oh, that was the Javelin tour. I think, what tour did we have last year?
You can actually go on it and you can look at it
Okay.
in the Invictus week.
Ah.
So if it's in
Alright,
that
so
stage, then it is pretty close. They're probably just gonna have to, get the last things packed that down and
yeah. Well,
in the
look,
next couple of months.
yeah, next couple of months doesn't necessarily mean to say with 4.1.1.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah. And we're a long way off from putting enough funds together to be able to afford an Idris. We're still trying to get ourselves up to our medium sort of ships.
Polaris you can buy, but not in game yet.
Yeah, well,
Yes, you can buy it, but you need to do a hell of a lot of missions to get it from Wicklow.
from Ricola, yeah, that's a lot of hard work, but I suppose it could be worth it in the end.
But Wicklow is quite fun, going out shooting animals, get the
Horns, yeah, but there's mining and also then there's also I don't know, collecting things like handing in parallax assault rifles and stuff
hot
like
dog
that.
or drink.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Hot dogs, drinks. Oh no, Aesop, don't do this to me, please. Now I can't get to any of my ships. Either my Pisces or my Vulture. Ah, come on.
Oh.
This is turning into a very wonderful evening. Back to Tiasa we go. Maybe Central Aesops will be more helpful.
In your hangar.
Yeah. Although I did call the Vulture from Central Aesop to start with, and then it came out glitched in the floor, and then it was destroyed. So then I tried to call the Pisces up, and that Aesop threw me a middle finger. Retrieve. Let's see if Central Aesop is helpful. And I had to claim the Vulture already, and then I paid expedited so that I can get it done and get out of here, and then it threw me an error there too. And the amount of time it's now taking to do this in Central ASOP, I'm betting it's going to throw me the same error again.
Do you have a bigger ship
I'm sorry. That
in a
is an
different size
invalid
hangar?
request.
Nope, everything is... I've only got Pisces here. Pisces and the Vulture.
No, I was thinking because if you could get a ship that has a large hangar, then
Medium,
you might be a medium.
Atlas is medium, so
Then call your Pisces or Vulture to that one instead of the small.
Then I gotta claim my Cutlass.
Mm.
And
Either someone's got to pick you up.
pretty sure it's got stuff in it, so I'm not willing to claim it again. Yeah, I'm all the way there in Lawville. On Hurston.
Where's everyone else?
Wazzy is in the Aaron Belt, I believe.
Please visit us
Ah.
again.
And Cart was there too, and Sparrow and I were kind of heading that way, but I went to stop to buy a Vulture and then stopped to try and find an FP8 SMG because I lost my other one, and yeah,
Took too long.
and
Yeah, it took too
I've
long.
been streaming for 2.25 hours and I'm still on planet. Lost in Lawville.
Lost in spaceship.
Lost in life.
Space game. Rogue, you're supposed to be in space.
Oh, I'm a space cadet in the real sense of the word.
I can backspace.
I'm still going to be here in Lawville. This is the last place I stored a ship.
Then you go
I
to
just brought you in.
Let's try another one.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected.
See what this one does.
It seems like Sparrow is taking his break.
I'm still seeing his marker.
But he left Discord.
Yeah,
I'm
probably just
sorry.
went AFK.
That is an invalid request.
Probably jumped
No.
into another Discord maybe.
Please visit us again.
Or just taking very long to log out of
Tarsism.
the game. Yeah.
Nope. Okay, I am not able to access any ASOPs. So I am quite literally stuck here.
Change server. And then come back once you've done your.
I'm gonna have to disband the party though. Otherwise, it's gonna pull me back to the same server again.
Yeah, but that's you don't have any shared missions or anything like that, so it should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, leaving the party. Who got party leader?
Was he?
Give him hell, was he? Give him hell.
Right.
Was he? You gotta add all these people to the party now, was he? Was he? You gotta do this, was he?
Yeah, right.
He's like, yeah, fuck that.
Not happening. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm quite amazed. For some
Crumbs
reason,
from my
it's,
rusks in the middle.
getting the boxes for salvaging is fast. I don't know. I can't remember it being this fast. It's actually not too bad. Maybe
Now I'm gonna have to exit completely.
I remember it's quite
What game?
tedious a couple of weeks ago. So I'm not
What,
sure
printing
what-
them or scraping?
No, scraping.
counter.
So possibly they've changed the amount that you get off the panels again or something. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like it's
More like
faster.
normal.
I'm not sure about normal, but it does feel
Okay.
faster. But I'm not sure if I'm just
Launcher?
haven't been scraping for a while now, so maybe that's how it feels.
Which scraper are you using?
A braid.
A braid, yeah.
But doesn't a braid sacrifice quantity for speed?
It's the middle one. It's the best of both worlds. So
Oh, okay.
you know, whereas the cinch you get more, but it's a lot slower, or the trawler removes it faster, but you get less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10% difference, I think.
Well, the trawler on the reclaimer is 0.6, whereas the braid on the reclaimer is 0.8.
There's a 20% difference.
But the reclaimer does have a more powerful output than the vulture, so there's that difference. So if you look at the output on you look on the braid difference on a vulture compared to reclaimer, there is a difference in that. And of course they changed since the last patch, but I remember Wazzy and I were comparing them.
Well, I think at some point the actual scrape heads are going to be changed. The sizes, reclaimer, and as they are
That
out
makes
of
sense. Yeah.
they are not actually in the game yet, or they can't be used yet. If
Yeah,
they are,
reclaimer side scrapers make sense.
because you can't tell me that the same scraper that you put on the vulture is going to fit the.
I mean, you look at the scoop on the size of the size difference between the reclaimer and the vulture.
Yeah, it's like
Quite a big difference.
a golf ball next to a soccer ball.
Even the mold has a different
the fact
size
that
than
and the fact that
cross-scraper.
the vulture can scrape with 2 scrapers, and a reclaimer can only use 1 at a time. Maybe that's why they got the power difference.
What do you mean? You can only use? You've got 2 scraper turrets, haven't you?
Yeah, but you can't use them simultaneously.
Oh.
One is one person.
Oh, as one person. Okay, yeah, all right, yes.
Yeah.
But if you had a crew, then
Yeah,
you'd
but
have-
like for example, you and the vulture will have 2 scrapers,
Yeah.
2 braids, or 2 trawlers, or 2 cinches, or 1 cinch.
Yes,
or
yeah.
however. Yeah. So maybe the power in the reclaimer is what is designed to offset that.
possibly, yeah.
I just wish you had more cargo space.
In the vulture. Oh yeah. At least if they had like a middle ship, they could call it like the Condor. You know, it has 1 scraper, like for example, 1 scraper and a tractor beam, but a bigger cargo hold.
You want a mid-level salvager.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So instead of having 2 scrapers
But-
like the
but-
vulture, it'll
but-
have 1, it'll have a bigger cargo hold.
Yeah, but I would. You would probably find it would be a 2-person ship as well.
Well, what I mean by is then to offset so that it isn't just automatically people just leave the poor vulture behind because now say the Condor is the better ship all round. You know, it's got to have pros and cons.
Oh,
All ships have to have pros and cons.
Yeah,
so-
I get that, and that's why, you know, although it's a bigger ship with a bigger cargo hold, and it maybe only has 1 scraper on it, but it's on an independent turret or whatever that the second person controls. You know, so you still, what the
Or
frack,
worse, they separate the tractor beam from the scraper.
or something. Okay,
Yeah, because that would be frustrating.
I have a lady standing in my ablution cubicle of my apartment in Lowell that I just woke up in.
Don't tell your wife.
She's fully clothed though, but she's standing in the shower cubicle. Like, how did...
People could pay for that kind of service, I guess.
She's cleaning.
Random people.
She's the cleaner.
She's the cleaner. Right.
Um. No, it's okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So back on Lawville. Back. Okay. So now I'm in the L19 residence block. Let's see if I can get my way out of here and find my way back to... Oh, hang on. But now this is a different server. So now I'm going to exit and then join you guys.
No, you're going to call your ship.
Yeah.
And you're going to get off the planet.
Yep. Space station or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
To a space station.
All
get
right.
off the planet.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Do I have to go up? No, dude, you're going the wrong fucking way. You're misleading me.
Why are you following somebody else? Don't follow somebody else.
Okay, but how do we fucking get out here? Do I need to go upstairs to get out?
Oh, Lawville, yes. You go up one flight of stairs and the elevator is
Oh,
the next level up.
Dope, okay. My bad. Sorry, dude. All right. Oh, okay, yes, I see the elevators here now. Up my ass.
It's a bit of a strange setup.
Is this, hang on. No. Yes, no. That's apartments. Oh, there. Exit. Duh.
Someone doesn't spend enough time down below.
Nah. Please.
Message-
Or,
Who's sending money?
Orison is complicated enough. Microtech's too cold.
Yeah, I like the city in the clouds, Orison.
Alright, okay. Let's see, where am I now? Okay, I think it's this way. All this sand and dust all over these stairs looks vaguely familiar. But I could be wrong. Oh. Metro Center. Alright, okay. So, I think it's down this way. There's security. Admin office. Okay, so it's this way. Is it? Production quad. No. Fuck it, Grogue. Evanston Station. There we go. Right. Okay. Evanston Square. Okay, so now that's the hospital. Reclamation disposal. How many Sons Livingston Station, Metro Center, Livingston Station that way. Oh, that's the reclamation center. Oh, through there and turn left. Yeah, left. This way. He's got the security guard on edge.
They're always on edge.
Okay, so we're back at... Alright, so... here we go. Central line. But...
No, you don't want central line, you want the other way. Well, you could go to central line and then just run around to the other side and get on the line that takes you to the spaceport.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty much when you're in like the plaza area, if you are looking at, there's 2 flights of stairs or 2 corridors that lead down to 2 flights of stairs. If you take the one on the right, it'll take you to the spaceport, and the one on the left will take you to central business.
How's it going?
Yeah, I want to go to the Metro Center. Which should be this way.
Metro.
From Metro Center. No, I'm in Lorville. We keep confusing Lorville and Area 18. Metro Center. From Metro Center, there should be a line straight to this Tiasa. It's the admin office. Tiasa, Teaser, however you wish to pronounce it.
Yeah, whichever. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, there's a direct line there.
Yes, I'm just trying to find the... Ah, fuck me. Okay, right. So here I am at Metro Center Stairs. It's the L19 residences. Okay, so we go this way. Perimeter line spaceport. Here we go. Perimeter line spaceport. Here's the hospital. So perimeter line is that side, and spaceport
It's the
is
blue line.
yeah, the blue line. Yeah. Here we go. Right. Okay, finally found my way to the fucking...
Congratulations.
Your reward is...
ASOC not working.
As much as... Okay, around.
And you hear an announcement. We'd like to thank our new train service providers. Transnet. Plaza, for winning the new deal to run and operate our train stations.
Oh, fuck, you do not want Prasa to start touching anything. I'm surprised the Western Cape government hasn't kicked them out.
Well, they're trying to.
They are such a fucking scam. Yeah, I think Western Cape should just declare independence from the rest of South Africa.
Well, you gotta join the Cape Exit Party then, or the Cape Independence Party, or well, Cape Exit. The Cape Exit isn't a political party; they're just an organization.
A movement, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, like, and then, like, apparently them and the Independence Party had a huge thing because they hijacked the Cape Exit, like, line or something. So, yeah, people are not very happy with that party. And apparently they're, like, they all but disappeared. I haven't sseen any mention of them for a long time now.
Yeah, I don't...
One too many bridges.
Did I? No, I just toss Where is my drink bottle? Did I not drop it? Oh, now I put it back in my backpack. Okay, inspect. Need to hydrate.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Look, 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 the magic empty cruise bottle again.
Yes.
Yeah, I think CIG needs to seriously rethink sustenance and hydration. It's just way too easy. Especially if they want to bring survival and you know, that sort of aspect of the role playing into it.
You know, just walk around with like 2 empty bottles and living forever.
Yeah, you don't need any food, you just live off cruise.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so nope, we don't want to go to another line, we want to head back this way, customs area, there we go. Right. Let's 3 hours later. Oh look, I found an Aesop. Woohoo! It doesn't work.
Moment of truth.
No, not yet. Give me, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Ready, ready, steady, and hold thumbs, fingers, cross toes, all that stuff.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, so vulture stored. Retrieve, please, pretty please.
Stand by. Your
Quick.
vehicle has
Yay! Small hang. Okay, hopefully it's on pad properly.
Please visit us again.
Let's quickly run over there.
No, don't go in. Put it back in holding, because now you'll be able to access your hangar. Go
Exactly,
and then
and
claim
then-
and go and then recall it in the hangar.
Yep.
Oh, stop. Hey, pick that up. We don't throw our bottles on the floor.
Nope.
Okay, so, alright, so now, okay, I see what you mean. Alright, so,
Vehicle retrieval system.
so we go, store.
Vehicle has been moved to our
Just
storage
wanted to
facility.
open up your
Right,
hangar
and
and
really,
go to the hangar.
right, okay, gotcha,
There.
gotcha, now I understand. Okay. Are we there yet?
We are.
Okay, right. Hangar Aesop. Touch to start.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
To start what?
Pushing the buttons. How else are you gonna start pushing?
Retrieve.
Start pushing the buttons. It's never gonna happen.
Vehicle has
Push the button. Just make sure it's the right one.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1. I was really frustrated because the self-destruct button on the reclaimer
So-
is covered. Oh, now it shows up. Oh, you little dude. Yeah, the self-destruct button is actually covered by my left hand holding onto the joystick, the controller,
Yeah.
and I was trying to push it while wait a minute, maybe it was disabled because I was in a protected area.
Probably.
You can't self-destruct if you're in an armistice, hey?
No. No.
Okay, I was going to destroy it near Grim Hex. I would appear in the Grim Hex hospital. And that's why it wouldn't work. Okay.
Yeah. Probably. Zabanzi 928. Hi, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Hello, buddy. How you doing? We're doing well. I'm a little bit frustrated and annoyed with Sarson's bugginess. But
3 hours Grogue has been on the planet. He hasn't even left yet.
2 hours and 40 minutes to be precise. Yeah, I've kind of been stuck here and I've been trying to... I came to buy a ship and I've been lost in Lorville for the last 2 hours. But otherwise, things are going well.
Well, he's got a new ship, so that's good.
A new ship and I got myself some new armor. Why is it
Oh, I
not?
found out where I can get the Novikov armor set back again. It's sitting in Grim Hex, in a dingy little shop in a corner somewhere. Like out of all the random places to find it.
Sorry, say that again. I was.
The Novikov, the that big industrial
Yes.
mining outfit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's at Grim Hex.
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, you got to go down to the little.
Yeah.
Yeah, hole in the shop.
I don't know why it's not at the the normal like things anymore. I mean, it made sense because that's where it was used.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Honestly, you should be able to buy every gadget and gun and in the game.
Hey, that
at
actually
different
looks pretty
places.
cool. I'm wearing the Arrow armor, yellow Arrow armor, but I'm wearing my blacked out obsidian flight helmet. It actually looks quite cool with it. But it's just
I
a.
bought the grey
Fashion
armor. It's
citizen,
turned
huh?
white. Don't know why it's white now.
Sorry, Wazzy, what did you say?
Fashion citizen.
Yeah, and it's kind of. It looks quite cool actually. I'm not expecting combat, so.
Comment's expecting you.
Sabanzi928, nice streaming, keep it up. I'll be joining your next stream with some friends. Add me on Discord, Sabanzi1234. Okay, we'll look forward to that.
You're gonna come rob us.
Probably.
Sniping. Add some drama.
Maybe.
Greg, have you built an org yet?
No, I have not.
I've been chatting to a bunch of Cape Tonians after you logged off earlier.
Okay.
One guy called Cape Cobra, another one with the name of Kudu, and there was a third person, a Soul Hunter, Soul Survivor, or something like that. And it's like the three of us were like from Cape Town, and the fourth was from Joburg. And he goes, man, I feel like so thin because I'm from Joburg. I said, hey, it could be worse. You could be from Durban. And he was like, true that. Very true. So, yeah.
Yeah, but what are you gonna call it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've been toying with the idea of an org for like ages, and what have we come up with? Nothing really.
Well, have you decided what is it going to be like? Just general focus? Because I mean, we are kind of like all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, probably a syndicate would probably be more suitable to our game style, where we just we do our own thing, and now and then we band together and syndicate our efforts. So with no real leadership structure or anything like that, and I'm quite comfortable with that. I've got no issue. But but then someone has to consider whether or not we're going to be doing any marketing in detail, bio and mission statements and all that kind of crap, or if it's just going to be, an organizational emblem with a little logo of some form, and that's it, I mean, I'm quite okay for that, Grogue's Rogues or whatever, or Rogue Squadron or whatever the fuck we want to call it. It doesn't matter.
Rogue's that's got a nice ring to it.
But then it implies that
That you're the leader.
that I'm the leader, and I don't want to be a leader.
Discord, you need to make a channel, not a channel, the other one, the text channel, basically, so we can start dropping ideas, links, pictures, suggestions, things like that for organization. Because then when other people pop in and they can see that we're busy chatting about that, then they could decide if they would like to join or not.
Fair enough. All right, so let's go over here. We're gonna go we're gonna go plus.
So we could
Text
drop
channel.
ideas for like name of the group, and maybe emblems, or an idea of an emblem, or
So I'm gonna go org ideas.
Yeah.
There we go. Org ideas, and
Where do you squeeze it?
it'll be just above the voice channel. under useful links.
And all the channels are being spaced downwards again. I need to somehow scrunch them up a bit.
All right, let's see. Do I have my... Oh, there is... Why is it? Okay. All right. Done. Whoops. Try that again. Okay, backpack and core armoring is expanded a little too beyond. Okay, all right. Right, tap that on core. That's one S38A magazine. Okay, never mind. Mid gun, multi-tool. We'll slap the spare mid pens in there for now. And then we need to take the contents of the backpack out, yes. So we need our take the one half empty magazine out. Okay. Wonder, can I put that stuff into...
Weevil, did you see the latest patch watch? Just reading through it.
I
So-
watched something from Board Gamer. I'm not sure if that was the most recent one or not.
Well, probably not, because this is really recent. I think in the last hour or so.
Oh no, okay, no, then I haven't. I just know that this next patch is going to be a mammoth one.
They're saying currently Alpha 4.1.1 is in testing process across all PTU waves and is gearing up for its imminent live release.
Oi, I better sell everything before that arrives.
It has to happen before the Invictus,
Yeah.
and because the Invictus is also bringing in the free fly,
Oh,
and each
God.
patch has a couple of rough days, and I don't think they want to have the free fly within the rough days.
So when do you think
Oh,
it's going to be
patch.
released?
I'm kind of thinking maybe tomorrow morning.
Shit. Okay.
Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, possibly.
I better not stuff around. I better take the majority of my stuff and sell
Yeah,
it now.
I'm directly selling everything that, seeing that I store all my ships and stuff, and not keep anything. Okay, anyway, they're going on here, refineries. We've made a number of targeted improvements to the mining gameplay loop in Alpha 4.11, introducing adjusting mining lasers and their modules, improving difficulty scaling, better mineable distribution for FPS and vehicle mining, better rock and atlas geo-handling, and the various bug fixes that you can review in person. Among these quality of life updates, refineries now can refine output directly into your local inventory,
Ah, that's nice.
while ore bags now properly attached to cargo grids and freight elevators.
Oh, very nice. That means we can actually pull them out and swap them out with new ones, and you can carry on mining.
So we are aware that ore bags are slightly bigger than 2 SCU, which can make them more difficult to place on certain cargo grids. But we have no immediate plans to adjust this. We have, however, fixed the refineries eating up your containers. Okay. Okay, then a component balance pass. Yeah, basically all the components now have certain benefits and not so beneficial qualities to them.
Right.
Is there anything about hauling and like hull sea related topics?
Improved looting. Okay, that is actually
Great. That's
important.
like great. More looting.
Well,
Hopefully,
Okay.
if it changes, if they change over to like opening inventory and not that other weird menu they keep giving us.
I don't know about that, but it's basically.
Oh, the
when
quick
you look
loot.
at some- Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that quick loot. It's useless.
no. It's actually they have a little GIF that's running here. Basically, when you look at something, it already highlights. So even while you're moving over it, you're looking over it, it highlights, and it's pretty precise.
Okay.
So much more spot on. And they've got something about the Argo Raft. Single cargo grid, now supporting 192 SEU. Additionally, the old rail-style tractor beam system that has been relocated to the left with operations control from the rear control room.
I noticed something which I want to test out. When you're now talking about the Argo raft and everything, and I was making me think of, and that sort of the first thing that jumped to mind was the SRV. I wrecked my Cutlass Black just outside of whatever space station it was at the time. Survived the crash, EVA'd to the station, retrieved, reclaimed the Cutlass, and went back to the wreckage to go and reclaim the cargo and stuff. And I noticed that I was able to move the wreckage of the Cutlass using the Cutlass's cargo tractor beam.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if someone stayed in the co-pilot seat and there was a pilot flying carefully, if a ship could be towed with that tractor beam.
Well, I mean that's what Sparrow and Orange were doing with the
But they were using the Caterpillar,
yeah.
which is considerably bigger than the Cutlass.
Yeah, well, I mean, size obviously will allow, depending on how much towage you can handle.
Now that would be interesting because that could be handy in like hauling plates or something together for a redeemer, a reclaimer, to
Reclaimer.
or,
Yeah, exactly, yes, yeah,
or even other wrecks.
Panels, yeah, panels and small ships probably would still work.
Yeah,
But,
be interesting to
obviously
test out what the
size.
would be interesting to test the limits though and see what you could actually.
Because I did see that something also they were talking about that they had adjusted things for like ships that were ramming, that they've now factored in a more realistic, weight and speed versus shields versus something else.
Right. Okay.
So they may have factored that in as well.
Mass of a
Well,
ship and things like that.
Yes.
Honestly, me and Hart using the reclaimer, we were pulling, what was it? Starfarer. We were actually pulling Starfarer out of the
Yeah. Nice.
area.
Yeah,
It's very slow, but it works.
Using the front tractor, so you were basically pushing it out.
No, the tractor
pulling.
beam on the scrapers.
Yes.
Yeah, but that will. The scrapers face forward, so you would actually, in order to fly.
Going backwards, yes.
Oh, did you fly out backwards?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's standard. I mean, the same thing was when I used to jump into the hammerheads. Was I would literally look at my spaceship, reverse backwards out of the area until it was completed, and then
Yes.
fly forward again, straight back to my ship, and then climb out of it and then start scraping it. So I would get paid. The mission was finished, and then I would have time to then scrape it.
Yep.
Okay, all right. No, but I thought, to me, it just thought maybe you would be pushing it out because so that you can see where you're flying. But
No, you would
right.
into it.
Okay. Yeah, because that's been my experience before as well, trying to move things with a tractor beam with the Vulture and landing up smacking into the plate or whatever because it didn't move as fast. Yeah, its inertia was greater than the tractor beam could handle.
You have to pull it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ship systems
So
on.
Very, very slowly though.
Right. Vulture is good for launch.
And you
ATC.
swapped out your scrapers.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shell scrapers.
But where am I going to get
L1.
those from now?
You
Cruel
can go to
L1.
yep, Cruel L1,
Platinum.
Grim Hex.
Okay, well, I'm only just leaving Lorville, so.
It's got, well, you could have.
Where?
At Orison, you can do it at Cousin Crow, but Cruel L is better. It's
Yeah,
it's on
because
the
you can
way.
get
It's
your
quicker.
P8
Everything's
as well.
closer. Yeah, everything's a lot closer. Just go to Cruel L.
And you can get your P8.
Cruel 1.
Cruel L1.
Yeah.
Alright, setting course for Cruel 1.
My station.
Course plotted. Route accepted. OM4, OM5, Cruel 1. Roger that. Still in queue to take off.
Oh, music stopped again.
Up, there we go. Sounds like the hangar's now opening. Yep, hangar request confirmed. Alright, I take it we are top down. Because we're on, yep, we are top down. Oops, best close the doors. To that.
More coffee. I'll be right back. More coffee. Coffee.
Where are my power controls? Fuck, I don't know where. Okay, I haven't flown this in a while, so. Okay, let's just take it out gently. Whoops. I hate that. Okay, landing gears up. Am I missing stuff? No. Okay, let's get out of here. I can't see my speed. Is it just me, or is there serious, like, is Vulture's flight systems that simple? Can't be. Where's my thrust control and stuff? Okay, what's her altitude? Okay, we are high. Where is, okay, hang on a moment. Now it seems to have gone a bit wonky. It's trying to point me through the planet again. Cruel 1. OM4, OM5, Cruel 1. Okay. Yeah, thought as much. You're pointing me to the wrong place. Oh, there we go. OM4. Alright, QT spooled, engage. this could be. What the frack? No. What's my next home meant to be? Oh, fucking navigation. Home 5. That's. I don't know, man. What the? Nav is trying to point me back to Hurston. Home 1. Oh, come on. Krill 4. I want to go this way. Krill 1 should be. There it is. Krill 1. Engage. Right, en route to Krill 1. No thanks to Nav.
So what are your next ships? Weevil?
Weevil went to get coffee. He's AFK.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm probably gonna get a saber or my scorpion. Scorpius. One of the two. Although Talon or Blade wouldn't be so bad either.
Yeah.
Just to have a fighter, a decent one.
I quite enjoyed flying the Hornet when I had it from Free Fly. So I'm thinking with regards to a medium fighter, yeah, I'll probably go for something like that. But my next ship is definitely my Caterpillar.
At 13 million, it's quite
Hmm.
up there. 13 million.
Hmm. Okay, approaching Cruel 1. I could actually do with more coffee myself. All right. Okay. We've arrived. As usual, for some reason, I am always trespassing when I come to Cruel 1.
wonder when they're going to fix that. It's been around for a very long time now.
Hmm.
I think 323, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't like the fact that I am not seeing information that I feel I should be seeing on the ship's flight systems. Where's my throttle? My speed? All that stuff. Unless I've got HUD issues again. Pretty sure there should at least be a okay, radar, supposedly that one up there. Okay. ATC. Hangar request, thank you. There she is.
Docking request incoming.
Okay. Crawl 1. Gear down. Fuck knows. It is, okay.
So the weapon shop is when you come out the elevator,
I'm sorry.
ground floor,
Duty
left side.
inactivity. We have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
I am landed.
The gear shop, the
Yeah, Platinum Bay.
plan bay gear shop up the stairs, left side.
Thank you. Right, let's go out the side. Okay. Waiting for the lift. Where's the lift? Elevator, as other people call it. Alright, so. Central is okay. Welcome to Cruel One Ambitious Dream. Okay. Just feels different. This feels really different. It's because it's been a while since I've been here. Alright, so we come over this way, and security, and we come this way. There we go, here's the medical center. Easy have, right. Later, up to Galleria. Okay. Yeah, I should be upstairs here, I think. Oh, there's the live fire weapons.
That's where you should get the
Hmm.
P8.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Much. We're gonna hear when it comes out.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
ARs, LRs. Oh, yeah, pick out new holographics.
Hi. Welcome to the store.
Trick for those weapons. Sorry, I'm sitting forward of my microphone. So it sounds like I'm mumbling. Right, upstairs to Platinum Bay.
Yeah.
Which is that way. I can see there. I know that's dust of
Right
armor.
side. And
Yeah, but okay, right, yeah. Yeah, the armor place is here as well. Yep. So it finds it. Thank you very much. Appreciate the assist. And I am buying what?
Great.
The biggest quantum drive that I can afford. I'm gonna strap it to that asteroid and QT it. Into the planet's surface as a weapon. Yeah, okay, alright, so we need to go. It'll preview under utility. No. Cinch, yeah, braids. Here we go, Braids. What? 21,000 a piece? That's a fucking ripoff. Okay. Boy. +2. +1, should I say. Okay. Alrighty. So the braids are done.
Yeah, don't forget that you will have one braid with your, like, you'll have 2 cinches and a braid and a tractor.
Oh, fuck yes.
So you could just have to buy one, or buy, and swap it around so you got 2 braids working together, and then have your cinch with your.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, and now I've bought 2 of the damn things.
Or just replace all of them. Because when I was using my vulture, whenever I would move things around, I'd automatically turn the other one on anyway.
Yeah, and you're already scraping.
And you're already
Okay.
scraping. So
Yeah, makes sense.
just swap them all out for braids. There's no point having a cinch.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Okay, alright, so that's that done. Right, so back to the hangar. Go and fit those things.
You don't need to go to the hangar to do that.
No, I don't.
Vehicle.
Mm. Why are not all stations designed exactly the same way? Why do they have to change it?
Well, you can see they use like a template of some kind, so it's all like the same things, just slapped together differently.
Just to confuse the crap out of you. Some parts of
It's
this...
just so everything doesn't become boring. It's like a standard boring template.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, it's kind of a bit confusing.
It's nice to see that they use like a standard design, that you can see it's all made by one company kind of thing.
Yeah. No, there is, yeah. That, modular, sort of mass-produced.
Yeah. Like each company bought it, from this original company, and they're like, no, I don't want mine to look like Microtech's ones, or I don't want it to look like Hurston's ones. Like move them around a little bit, make them look different. Meanwhile, they all look exactly the same. The placing is different.
Oh, remains to be seen. Once you can craft your own stations and stuff.
Yeah.
How much you can change things around. By then you can also color your ships the way you want to color them.
Yeah, you'll be able to custom spray paint them with your organizational logo and all that shit.
That would be so cool.
Colors.
You'll be able to customize your armor as well and stuff like that too. Okay. Now, fiberglass, vehicles, select ship. Okay, still busy putting it away.
6,000, and all 3 of them are little ones. Oh, yeah.
Vehicles. Vulture.
Why did they bother with the little salvage panels?
If they're close by, I just give them a quick scrape. But if they're far away, I don't bother.
There we go.
You can't see them unless you're close by, so...
Cinch scraper module, we want to change to Grey Cat Braid.
But they should just take them out.
Sub-item slot.
You should only have the medium and the big ones. Why bother with the little ones? Or if you have them, then just one of them per field, just to make things a little bit more economic. Yeah. got a 6,000, and all 3 of them are little ones. So
Okay.
waste.
Necessary equipment has been fitted to the ship. Let's go retrieve it back from
Welcome to the
the
A02E018
garage.
retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Okay. I am now all kitted out for the part. Okay, it's a dangerous country here. We need to be prepared. Open. So I got the missile launcher. I got a couple of rail guns. What else could we need to defend ourselves?
What a vulture.
Well, come on. I mean, Nick's already been hijacked and whatnot more than
No,
once.
more than once.
Reclaimer is a different story.
Yeah.
Vulture is not really gonna call the big pirates.
Well, I've been
Oh.
Vulture a good couple of times, so
Mother fudger. I lost all my MacFlex armor and my other stuff. Meh. It was inside the vulture's storage. And I claimed the vulture.
why are you storing anything in the ship?
Because I wanted to transfer it over to Seraphim, back to
Oh, so
Arson.
you forgot to take it out.
I forgot to take it out. Wah, 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 wah. Okay.
I don't understand why you don't just leave your stuff on the station.
Because I wanted to take it with me. I don't like having my stuff scattered all over the place. It's very irritating. Like when I want to...
Because every time you pitch up somewhere new, you're like, oh, look, I got stuff here. Nice. Get dressed. Get fluids.
Okay.
Get guns. I leave stuff lying.
And then you forget about it, and then it's like, I'm sure I had a suit of that armor or that rifle. Where the...
And then we get a wipe, and they all appear in the same place again.
True. Okay. ATC, please clear me. All right. Right, we are clear, crew L1. Now, where are you two hiding away?
500 kilometers outside of Cruel L5.
Okay, we don't have a party, do we? Hey, no, we don't.
No.
Party was disbanded.
Was he?
Was he?
Yep.
Invite me to party, please. Decline.
This is the way.
This is the way. Demand an invite just so you can decline it.
Fucking cat.
Ah, fuck, now you make me party leader as well. Asshole. Okay, now... Oh, but hang on. I think I'm on a different server because I don't see your markers
Oh,
nowhere.
remember you were supposed to fly up to the space station and then log out.
Fuck.
Dumbass. That's fine. Well, now you're a cruel L1. You can
Okay,
just
yeah.
do it again. So
Yeah.
that's fine. You're in the right place.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's right. Yes. So okay, ATC. Okay, there we go. Let's. Yeah, forgot about that step. Dumbass. Fuck! What the hell? He's like. Slow down, damn it. Almost freaking plowed into. Why am I in scan mode? And oh, it decoupled. See, this HUD doesn't fucking show me what's engaging. What's yeah. Okay, never mind. Right, let's just. What the hell? It feels like it's like hypersensitive. All right. Let's bring it down. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gear's not out, is it? And the ramp's open. What the freaking hell's going with my ship? I didn't open the ramp. I'm pretty damn sure I called my landing gear down. Okay. Right. Let's try this one more time. So we gotta store the ship. We're gonna log out. Gonna join Weevil. And then log back in and call the ship. 3 hours later. 3.5 hours later.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, you're not bedlocked. Thanks, Sarah.
Your vehicle has been moved to our
Would
storage
also have been a method.
Yes, the vulture does have a bed, hey?
Yep.
Well, I've never been able to bedlock successfully out in a vulture, so it's always giving me trouble.
Please visit.
Okay, well anyway, I'm landed. Ship is stored. Storing. I will just leave the hangar. Go back to Central ASOP and log out there. Generally, that's the best place. Rest and relax. Right. Just there. Rest and relax. Okay. Exit to menu. Proceed to menu. Okay, I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
catch you tomorrow.
What ship are you saving up for?
I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to recoup all my money because I've only got 200,000. That's like all I've got. Don't know. All of them? haven't given it much thought yet. Just wanted to start saving up so long, and then take it from there.
I need some fighter or two.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something I should look into. Yeah.
Question is medium, light, heavy, stealth, not so stealth,
I think
torpedo.
one of each category is a nice safe bet. You know, a nice little light fighter, fast and zippy, a heavier one for more punch. You know, give yourself a little bit of variety.
Yeah, basically. I do have a little list that I'm going to try and fulfill one by one. I'm quite sure which I'm going to start with.
I gave a guy in a constellation run for his money when I was in the Pisces. I don't know if you know, you went online. He blew up my vulture, and I spawned back in, grabbed my Pisces, called it in within a minute, and I was like back out there by Yella, and I found him. I started picking a fight with him, and I was running. He was hitting me quite a few times with it, you know, and I managed to deploy. He launched missiles, and I was able to deflect. Deploy my countermeasures accordingly. I thought maybe he'd used them all up, and then he tried running, and then I carried on chasing him and shooting him. And then eventually, like, he turned around and carried on fighting a little bit longer, and then he hit me with missiles, and then I was destroyed. But I was flying around him. I turned off couple mode off. I turned off G-safe. I was literally just screaming around like a crazy hooligan, just strafing around him, and I was really happy with how long I was able to dogfight him before he actually put me down. But I was kind of hoping he would have done it without the missiles, you know.
Well, these fights
So-
are not you know.
So now I'm thinking, like, what if I put on heavier guns, like instead of just the the repeaters, maybe the actual cannons on the Pisces. Because it probably has like 5 shots and then it runs out, you know.
And the cannon is a lot slower.
Yes, obviously, yeah.
So, you know. Well,
But
but
it does have a longer range though.
yeah, but you know, they move out of the
Like I said, just
cannon.
playing around with it because I was just happy with the fact I lasted that long in a Pisces, dude. Like in a Pisces, I was just so damn fast. I put all everything onto. Oh, that was a good point. I moved as much power over to shields and engines. So I probably wasn't really doing much damage to him at all. I was just irritating him, probably. Damn it. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, imagine you flying a what, one of the fighters.
Hornet or
I don't know. Hornet is heavy, isn't it?
yeah, I think also that has a separate cannon for like someone climbs into a turret, like from the outside. I think I remember buying that ship first, and then realizing that I couldn't use like its main big gun because it was actually separate from the cockpit. and then I picked up something else instead, which I think was the suggestion you had, which had 4 facing guns or something.
Well, for me, the Scorpius was probably one of the best. I love that thing.
Yeah.
But that's a heavy fighter. Medium. I was actually looking into the Aegis Saber Firebird, which is a medium fighter.
Mm-hmm.
5.8 million.
5.8. Yeah, it's pocket change.
But then I kind of some light fighters would be the Asperia Talon and the Asperia Blade.
Oh, yes, yeah, I was looking at those two, yeah.
And one is 3.2 million, that's the Talon. And the Blade is 7.7, 7.8 million, maybe.
Oh.
So I'm just wondering.
That sounds
a
like a
light
heavy fighter.
No, it's a light fighter.
Really? For 7?
Yes, 7 million. That's why I'm thinking, that
Holy
probably
cow.
has some serious weapons or something.
Yeah.
For that price, it has to be. I'm just wondering what color the HUD is going to be, because it's a alien ship, so probably yellow or red or orange or some really not so nice color.
Yeah, so it clashes.
And if it really is red, then that's not good. Okay, I'm full. My vulture is up to the gills. So I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think I'm going to be heading back to Orison now anyway.
Yeah, same. We'll get
let's
rid
see,
of
where-
it.
Oh, you're there.
What are you flying?
Reclaimer.
Pretty sure you still have some space.
Yeah, I do, but I'm wanting to clear it out and sell it. Just in case. Yeah, get some money in the bank. Because next thing I log in tomorrow or whatever, and oops, oh no, look, there's a patch and everything's gone.
Yeah. That's why I also need to go to Olsen and sell the stuff.
I have returned.
Yeah.
Good, because
Join friend. Join friend. Friend, you're good.
Oh, was it? That was a good evening. Yeah, we're gonna head off our Grogue night.
Yeah. Glad you enjoyed yourselves.
We salvaged so much stuff. Wow.
Good for you.
Ah, yes, it would help if I actually stirred my coffee. I don't know why it tasted so weird.
You know, my wife doesn't stir my coffee either. So I'll be drinking this coffee and I'm going, yeah, that's about right. That's about, yeah. And I get to the bottom and it's like syrup at the bottom. It's like, ah.
No, I only have myself to blame. I made my own cup of coffee.
And I'm rather OCD. My cup gets stirred 20 times one way and 20 times the other way.
You see that pad with the little magnetic thing in it that you drop the metal bead into the bottom of it?
Oh,
The
and
pad causes it to stir. You basically get it in a chemistry lab.
mm-hmm.
But the cool thing is though, the pad itself is actually heated as well. So not only does it stir for you, but it keeps your cup warm too.
Okay. I was going to say
Yeah.
stirring would aid in cooling it down quite quickly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the cool thing is like it looks like a tablet, like a like when you throw like the little sponge animals tablet to
Yeah.
the bee people,
Yeah.
bee animals, whatever, and that thing just spins at super speed, and that creates a little vortex for the mixing, and of course then it just heats itself. So yeah, just don't drink the bead is all, you know.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Sorry for that. I can't. Door's not opening? I'm stuck in my apartment. I can see you guys. Well, I can see Weevil. One side. Oh, there's Wazzy over there. Why are you so far apart?
Well, I'm heading to Horizon.
Server error. Wah, 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 wah.
And on leaving the hangar, I'll land, dump everything. Oh, fuck, I've got to sell it. Oh, man, I'm screwed. Oh, damn. No, I have to kill myself. Nah. No, I'm not gonna kill myself. I'll just travel all the way and just sell it. Oh, I sell it next time, but then I still have to be on the planet, which is still annoying.
Just do it and get it done.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now. And then probably finds out that I can't sell all of my CM because apparently it's like overly sold in Orison.
Oh, okay.
So I may end up, but as long as I can sell my RCM, that's fine. RMC.
Well, besides from managing to get my Vulture and my Arrow armor, and pick up eventually a replacement S8 P8 SMG, I have done fuck all tonight.
It goes like that sometimes. Maybe a little too more than not, you know.
Ah, brother. Okay, well, I'll round off the stream to 4 hours. It's 3 hours and 43 minutes. So another in the next 16, 17 minutes or so, I think I'm going to call it. Which just doesn't mean much, because, well, server error.
Well, there wasn't anything major going on anyway, so. Well, I don't even know if there is going to be the patch release, but I mean, they're cutting it very, very close with the Invictus, and
Yeah,
they need a couple of days to sort out any major hiccups with the patch.
definitely.
So they can't just, day before Invictus bring out the patch and then hope that everything goes.
According to plan.
Yeah.
Okay, service.
At least so. I hope so. I mean, you never know.
Server seems to have recovered. According to this, I am leaving private property. I'm still... What? I left my apartment. I left private property. It's my private property.
Also in the patch, I really hope they enable the back hatch on the reclaimer.
Yeah, that would be handy.
Oh man, I've been looking at that thing for ages going, look at these hydraulics. Clearly there's a function here. Why is it not working?
Because it's probably meant to lower or something. It's meant to act like the Caterpillar's elevators.
Well, in the PTU, it just opens up. It's like a big hatch that just opens up, and you literally just throw the stuff out the back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I saw from the PTU. So.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're not coming out to.
Well, I mean, the server error is recovered, but the elevators are not opening.
Ooh, Orison is not looking good here, guys. Like, a lot of the hangars haven't loaded in. I'm seeing, like, doors floating in space here.
Yeah. I'm a funny feeling the server, although it's already had one server error, could be toppling down slowly but surely. Yeah, look, it's after midnight already. I'm actually kind of tired. And I don't think I'm going to have a very productive evening, so I think I'm going to call it anyway.
Alright. No, just wondered if I need to hang around out here so that you can quantum to me.
Nah,
If you
that's
want
it.
to call it, then I might as well.
I do vaguely recall where to drop out a QT on the route, so, but yeah, I've got the link, so if I do want to try it on the weekend or whatever, and I'm alone, then I can get there. Thanks, Wazzy, appreciate it.
Alright.
You can bugger off and do whatever else you please.
No, I'm going to order some
He
solar
has
stuff.
been. He's doing what he pleases the whole time. He hasn't stopped.
Yeah, well, and that's why we're here. To do what we please. Alright, guys.
Do what thou wilt.
Do what
Alright.
thou wilt. Yeah, bah.
See you tomorrow, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, try and be on a bit over the weekend as well. Alright, guys.
Cool.
Enjoy. Catch you again
Thanks.
soon. Keep well.
Cheers.
Peace. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna call it this evening, folks. Not very productive. Me getting lost and faffing around and yeah, server issues and stuff, not behaving properly. That stars isn't for you. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, we're expecting a big patch soon. Hopefully it'll drop soon. And hopefully a lot of the bugs will be fixed. We'll have some new content and hopefully that won't be too buggy. Anyway, I should be back on Monday. But I may also stream on the weekend, so if you want to know when I'm going live, click follow and subscribe. And obviously if you enjoyed the content, you know, the thumbs up, like content, appreciate that. Costs you nothing. Lurkers, next time, don't be so shy, say hi, let us greet you, acknowledge you, and thank you for the time that you give up to spend time with us. We do appreciate it. We don't expect you to be jabbering all the time. Just say hi, just so we know you're there. That's all. Till next time, keep well. Love and peace to you all. Cheers.